Ladies, have you ever been in a meeting or speaking to someone and you're in the resting bitch face and energy? I don't know about you, but I know I have, and it took me some time to really shift and change and have that awareness when it's happening. I'm not out of the woods yet. I still have moments where I'm really thinking deeply and that energy is still showing up. That energy can be intimidating. And we want to, as powerful women, we want to balance the structure, that logical side of our brain, and the magician, that feminine energy that is so beautiful, that should be coming through all of us. I'm going to give you a few things, 3, but I may go a little bit over because they have such a beautiful list, but we're going to start off with 3. And these 3 things are what I've done to shift my brain so that I can show up in power, juiciness, feminine intelligence, and feminine power. If you don't ever stop to reflect on who you are, how you've been, versus how you want to be, you continue walking forward, tripping and falling. And it's kind of like wearing the pair of yoga pants that are very long. And as you're walking, you're like, why do I keep tripping? You don't even look down to see that they're too long for you. So if you don't reflect and really take a look at everything, you continue on that same path. And again, I do this every day, all day at times, just checking myself, tapping into who I am, kind of feeling where I am in my body and how I am showing up at that highest version of myself. So number 1, if you're ready to get out of the resting bitch energy, and yeah, we can have bitchy moments, but we don't have to stay there, because the bitchy moments is also information. But let's go forward. Number 1, practicing expressing boundaries clearly and compassionately. And what I like to really share about that is being firm yet kind. Know what you want. Know how you want to show up, but have kindness around it. You want to understand and appreciate your perspective. If you use phrases like, I'm uncomfortable with what you're saying, and here's what I'm feeling about that, and showing your perspective, because this is an opportunity to express your boundaries and also share what is important for you. So that's something that you can say. Express what you're feeling. Don't discredit yourself by not saying anything at all, but still listening to what the person is saying by being kind. When you recognize that someone is crossing your boundaries and you're just letting it happen, you're allowing yourself to go down this path I call shit show university. You don't want to be there. So when you can't balance both sides of you and know what it is that you want, you are going down the wrong road, my friend. Stick to your boundaries. Number 2, I love using feminine words these days, like beautiful and, elegant, and let's do this together, and what are your thoughts? While still holding what I believe is true, and I don't disqualify myself. So it's okay for a person to have a different opinion, but you want to have techniques that are setting clear boundaries and setting clear communication and powerful words that are moving you forward. You don't have to be in resting bitch face and your face all bent up. You can have strategies and techniques that are already in the heart. You start to think about that and reflect, put them in the heart. That's like thinking about it. This is what I mean. Allow it to come into the heart and then move forward with that heart and brain coherence. Cultivate emotional awareness. When you are speaking, honor your feelings. Pause to check in with yourself. And here's why it's important. I couldn't even get that out just then. If you don't pause, you can start reacting. And the reacting causes emotions. And the emotions may not be the emotions that you want to exhibit and show. Here's the problem when you are not pausing and you're just reacting and let me tell you how it is. No. Bring it in, calm down, listen, then speak. Because while you're listening, you're checking yourself. You're finding out where the pain is in your body. Because when you are reacting, you're fragmented. Now you're improving energy, and we don't want you in that. We want you to use your emotions wisely. speak from a place of calm clarity, even when discussing strong emotions, even when you're angry, even when you are frustrated. Still speak from a place that is deep within your soul. For example, say, I feel deeply about this because it matters to me, rather than reacting impulsively. Because when you're reacting impulsively, you're going down a path that you think later, why did I say that? Why was I acting that way? It's because you have not processed why your emotions are so strong in that way that is causing you to impulsively to get triggered. Let me give you something else. Develop a ritual for confidence. We're confident because it's in us. We have to allow it to emerge. But if you're not really practicing what confidence looks like before you're in that situation, and that situation is always feedback. It is telling us, okay, this is how I behave, this is how I want to behave, and then you take the how and you sit with it. And when you come from a place of balance of the logical side and the magician, you'll start to get feedback on how to do it better. But I'm going to give you a couple things. Visualization. How do you want to sit? Sometimes if I'm in a meeting and I'm getting tired, I'll start to move forward and kind of do this and move in closer, opposed to falling off, or have that resting bitch face. And if you catch yourself in resting bitch face before you before you let that confidence come through, just shift yourself. Give yourself a little smirk or a smile. It can be inside or it can be outside. I like to start smiling on the inside first and then presenting. Because when I'm smiling on the inside, I am nodding to my soul that we got this. We got this. A lot of times we are reacting from a place of, I call it the little human, the little Eva, the little person inside of you, and that inner child is saying, hey, what are you doing? I'm nervous, I'm scared. And then you start to react. So notice when you do it, and you can start noticing when other people are doing it. And then you can go, and then start talking. So visualize. Affirmations are good too. An affirmation, I have one thing that I have that is a slogan for me. It is rise fierce, lead fearlessly, own your feminine power, be unstoppable, be the 1%. And what that does to your body when you have that is it's acknowledging who you are. It's letting your brain know and the ego know, your consciousness know that there's kind of like a new sheriff in town, and you're moving forward in that way. So an affirmation could be is my voice is strong, clear, and impactful. And notice when you get a little nervous before you talk. And I like to look at, if I'm talking to a group or talking in front of people, I like to think of people as, in my mind, I visualize, and this is a neuro-linguistic programming technique, visualize them something else besides people. They could be all pink pillows, whatever you want, so that you can get in that confident energy and move forward. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to remember about two things. One, the life score test. Number two is, I almost forgot, so let's remember the life score test. And number two is our course that's coming up. It's called Upscale. My friend, it's amazing. Give your life the boost that it needs in 7 days or less. To me, it's yummy and juicy and powerful and really impactful, so that you're not in shit show university. You are feeling delicious every day. You're showing up and saying, yes, girl, yes, I'm here for it. So do those two things, the life score test and Upscale. Give your life the boost that it needs in 7 days or less. I'm here to help you, my friend. I have all of this powerful energy and information that will shift you really fast, okay? Can't wait to connect with you and to share your results. It's going to be a beautiful day for you, my friend. Be well.